In Egypt, there is new violence this morning, but President Mohamed Morsi is standing firm in the face of massive protest. Hundreds of thousands took to the streets of Cairo yesterday, calling on Morsi to step down.
At least 16 people have been killed in a week of sporadic violence. Among the victims, American college student Andrew Proctor. He was stabbed to death Friday while watching a demonstration in Alexandria. Clarissa Ward is in Cairo with new developments.
Protesters have stormed and looted the central headquarters of the Muslim Brotherhood this morning. That was the scene of deadly clashes last night. Here in Tahrir Square, as you can see behind me, relatively calm and quiet. There are still a few protesters camped out, but traffic is moving. That said, it is still early in the day and the streets are still tense. The square exploded with Egyptians. Jubilant and defiant, they had one simple message for their president. Leave, leave. Army helicopters flew low over the square, as if to tell the protesters that if things got out of control, the military would step in. The crowd erupted in cheers. Not all the protests were peaceful. There were attacks on the Muslim Brotherhood headquarters in Cairo and sporadic clashes outside of the capital. Still, with such massive numbers taking to the streets across the country, there had been fears that the violence would be worse. At a pro-Morsi rally near the presidential palace, supporters carried sticks and bats and wore hard hats. Hussein, a teacher, told us it was their duty to defend the presidency.
We are here, first of all, to support democracy. We are tolerant, peace-loving people. We don't attack anyone.
But critics of the president, like 35-year-old Fadi, said they were fed up with Morsi's failure to stop the country's economic decline and the breakdown of law and order.
There is no tourism career, there is nothing, there is no gas, there is no petrol, even the electricity. You can't even live in this kind of situation.
So what's your message to President Morsi today?
Just to tell him leave. This is the only message which we have.
Egyptians are already bracing themselves for another possible wave of massive demonstrations. Anti-Morsi protesters have said that the president has until 5 p.m. tomorrow to step down, and that if he does not, they will begin a massive campaign of civil disobedience. For CBS This Morning, Clarissa Ward, Cairo.